Rise and grind, it's that time. Morning sun, coffee chime. Three small folks, one average bro. Tune in now, let's start the show. Tiny crew, big dreams, brewing thoughts, vivid schemes, sipping on that morning brew. Got that energy, how about you? Little bit of coffee, little bit of fun, kicking off the day, everybody come. Perk up your ears, hear the latest buzz. Grab your mug, join the morning fuss. Short in size, tall in spirit. Every topic, yeah, we near it. Laughter news, we got the flow. Press play and let it go. Little bit of coffee, little bit of fun, kicking off the day, everybody come. Perk up your ears, hear the latest buzz. Grab your mug, join the morning fuss. Morning thoughts, sip it hot, staying cozy in our spot. Life's messy, ain't always neat. Brew the best, take your seat. Morning thoughts, sip it hot, stay cozy in our spot. Life's messy, ain't always neat. Brew the best, take your seat. Little bit of coffee, little bit of fun, kicking off the day, everybody come. Perk up your ears, hear the latest buzz. Grab your mug, join the morning fuss. Morning thoughts, sip it hot, staying cozy in our spot. Life's messy, ain't always neat. Brew the best, take your seat.
Out in these fields where the tall grass sways, I find my peace at the end of hard days. But deep in my heart, a question takes hold. Will anyone see me for more than I'm told? The mirror reflects a body so small, in a world that seems made for giants and all. But my spirit is fierce, my love is as true. Will someone accept me just like I do? Will they see me beyond my shortened frame? Will they hear my heart? Will they feel my pain? All I ask for is a love that's free, to be accepted for being just me. I walk through the town with my head held high. No whispers and stares pass me by. I'm more than my height, I'm dreams and fire. Will anyone see and match my desire? Children may ask and the answers come slow. Teaching them kindness is how we all grow. But in the silence, when I'm alone, I wonder if love will ever find my home. Will they see me beyond my shortened frame? Will they hear my heart? Will they feel my pain? All I ask for is a love that's free, to be accepted for being just me. Will they see me beyond my shortened frame? Will they hear my heart? Will they feel my pain? All I ask for is a love that's free, to be accepted for being just me. Out in these fields where the tall grass sways, I find my peace at the end of hard days. But deep in my heart, a question takes hold.
Good morning and welcome to Little Bit of Coffee. Today, we're going to be talking about the evolution of music, the continued WNBA, all the other sports talk. Today, it's going to be a silly summer day with your favorite little brew. Let's say we get this started and do what we do right, like every time. Father God, we give you praise. We lay this show at your feet. Let's have a great time. Let's talk about our favorite music, the evolution of music, and just what you do for us each and every day in this wonderful summertime. Go Indiana Fever. And in the world of Turtle, screw the Aces. I hope it. There we go.
Hey man, it's time to wake up, man. Get your butt out of bed, bro.
What time is it?
It's time to go hang out with the road crew.
What time is it?
It's 7 a.m., man. 7 a.m.
Oh, man.
It's time for a little bit of coffee, man.
Going back to
Come
bed.
on. Come on, get up. Come on.
A little bit of coffee, a little bit of fun. Sunshine sipping in the day's begun. Little bit of coffee, a little bit of fun. Come on, everyone.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this Monday morning?
We're doing
You just sound overly excited. Pep up. Let's get started.
I say
Wipe your
good
face
morning, everybody.
Good
You
morning.
over here
Little
talking a
water
bunch of
face.
nonsense about these
Good morning,
daggone fever having to, take Benadryl and get out from underneath the sheets and go take a hot shower, get feeling a little better. But meanwhile, the aces in the sky, the aces that fly high, we just number one, and you just jealous.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
You said you're the number one seed right now?
No, I said we just number one, and you're just jealous. That's all it is. But we'll get to sports in a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll talk to ladies in a little bit. How's everybody doing this morning? How's everybody's week been? Mac, what you been up to?
I have been working like crazy. After yesterday, I worked about 40 hours within 4 days, so I am tired.
I would say so. 40 hours in 4 days. I mean, you got 10 hours per day. That's That's rough, girl.
Good morning, Kim.
Chief Tony Prince. You gonna tell me to hush? I thought we were tight. You know, keep it up and I'm not talking to you the rest of the day. This time I mean it.
That's a blessing. That'd be a blessing in disguise. You ain't talking the rest of the day? Great. Thank God. Let's go.
All right. So anybody out there in Brew Crew land, if you guys had anything exciting happen, put it in the chat. We'll post it.
What about you, Pappy? What'd you do this past week?
Just basically hung out with my boo, and yeah, I can't think of anything exciting that we did, but
Nothing exciting, man. You had your boo with you. You guys didn't sit there, read a book together, watch TV, nothing, cuddle.
It's always exciting with my boo. We always have cuddle time every day. Yeah, so
Right on. POD, how about yourself, sir?
Well, as I was sharing with you guys before we went on the air, I wear hearing aids, and since last week it's been very, very stressful for me because one of my primary, has a hearing aid broke, and I've been waiting on it to come back from being repaired. And anyone that wears hearing aids, especially if you wear two, you know this. If one of them's damaged or out for repairs, your other strains so hard to hear correctly. And so I've had almost a constant headache. And not to mention Chief Tony Prince coming on here does add to the headache. So, but I mean, it's been a rough week. It's been a rough week. All those spirits still high. Planning a trip soon with my tots. So, all's well.
Planning a trip? That sounds like a lot of fun.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna hang out and go adventure in Indiana again. I'm sure my Hoosier state misses me by now.
Great. You're coming back to my neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the warning. I'm going on vacay. I won't be back for 2 weeks. Right on.
Come
Well,
visit.
I've got my goddaughter in town and her parents. They've been here since Monday, and they're going to be here till Sunday, spending the holiday with us.
Oh, nice.
We've done a lot. I took them to the swimming pool. My goddaughter came back looking like a lobster.
Yeah.
I took them to the park. She came back looking like a lobster.
Yeah.
Poor girl got burnt. She got that red hair and that white skin, man. She got tore up.
Yeah.
But we had a lot of fun this week. We had a little barbecue over the weekend. Had a bunch of people come out. Got to see Miss Kim and her husband and daughter, and see a bunch of other friends I ain't seen in a little while. Family and friends all together. It was a lot of fun. Then today we're going to go fishing. I'm going to teach her how to bait her own hook.
Oh, excellent.
Nice.
Yep. So it's going to be a good day.
Yeah, it should be a very fun day.
So now what? What else do we want to talk about?
Well, let's talk on the differences of humidity compared to clean air. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you about something about the weather yesterday, okay? It rained for about 3 days straight, and it lowered the temperature to about 80 degrees, and it felt great. You go out there the day after it rained, you can't breathe.
Right.
Yesterday, it only hit 86, but that 86 degrees in the heat thing said that it felt like 103.
Right.
Mhm.
The humidity level was so daggone high, couldn't breathe worth nothing. If somebody had asthma or breathing problems, they wasn't going outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. This morning when I woke up and started the coffee, I thought something was wrong because my countertop had a light moisture on it.
Oh,
From
yeah.
the humidity. And as I
Mhm.
take my hand across the top of the countertop, I was looking for a leak or anything at first because I hadn't quite woke up.
Right.
And I took a paper towel and got it all wiped down. I realized then it was just the humidity because my hands feel it and everything. So
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was looking at the weather, and today here in Minnesota, it's supposed to get close to 99 degrees, and then tomorrow 93. And we had rain pretty good yesterday and the past couple days, and then and we're in for extreme heat warning today.
Ooh,
So-
make sure you stay hydrated. Those heat warnings are no joke, especially when they put you under like a heat stroke or a heat exhaustion.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of friends go through
I've
that.
had heat exhaustion and working a security job, and it's not fun.
I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this. but I'm so freaking hot. I always have heat exhaustion.
I thought you were about to laugh at the fact that Mac was a security guard.
Yeah.
That
was-
is pretty funny.
I work.
Could you
security
imagine her
for
coming up as a
concerts.
security guard?
I
Put
was
that down,
security
sir.
for concert.
I want you to
My
play.
mom-
Wait. This is getting better. You are a security guard for concerts?
Hmm
Oh, cool.
Man, I
I
bet
got
that
to
they
work.
picked
I
her.
got to work for Blake Shelton, Gwen Stefani.
Okay. Were you security backstage or out in the front?
A few times in the front, a few times in the back, right by the stairs going up to the stage. I always work by the stage or where the artists.
How many
Okay.
times did you get picked up and crowd surfed? Never?
Yep, never.
Man, I would have taken full advantage of that. I'd be like, man, screw this security job. Pick me up.
But
Surf
no,
me through the entire
I've been-
crowd of millions of people.
But it's a good opportunity because in a sense you get to work at any concert you want to go
Right.
to,
That's
but
cool.
you have to be professional, obviously. But at the same time, you get to see artists you'd want to listen to.
Only
Right
thing
on.
about-
That sounds like a blast.
The only thing about that,
That's a job I never would have seen you doing. I never would have thought of you as a security guard.
that's
Mhm.
cool. The only thing about crowds is what I hate about crowds. We get stuffed in there and being little people. We can tell you who has gas.
Yeah, that's like homicide on a midget.
Yeah, terrible.
Like the Dutch oven you can't get away from.
Yeah, crowded
Yeah.
elevator.
You end up
Somebody
with
rips rear end. Man, that's bad.
pinball, you're like a pinball and getting bounced around by people's heads.
You know, let's just have some fun. See how many people we get involved in this talk and our big old huge crowd of listeners. AKA insert sarcasm. So last night, me and Todd were talking, and I said, at what point does a relationship become strong enough it can last the Dutch oven treatment?
Oh,
Take your girlfriend, throw her under the cover, hold her under it, and blow a great big old tooter. She told me, well, I'm probably inappropriate if I tell you what she responded with,
yeah.
but we'll just say it was not nice. It involved damaging body parts on me.
I
And,
bet.
So we've decided against the Dutch oven treatment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably why, especially
I bet she was bet ready to chop you down to size.
Right.
Well, she did assure me that if I attempted the Dutch oven, that it would probably end in her favor.
Oh, so you'd become a eunuch.
That involves usually butt whooping.
Uh-huh. My
She's
oh
watching,
my.
she's cracking up because she told me I would not bring that up to them. I did.
You're in for a world of hurt later on a phone call, buddy.
First
Well-
of all, women don't fart.
Bunch of baloney. That's
they
a
don't.
bunch of baloney.
They have winders. They have like and
Winders?
Winders. Wait,
Winders.
I've never heard of that. What's that?
that's what my wife calls it. She has winders.
What the heck is a winder?
Winders.
It's not a fart. It's not a fart. It's just
I
that
gotta
she
get more
a little wind
coffee.
came out of her. That's all. So yeah,
I got no words.
yeah. I don't
Neither
have
do
any
I.
either.
I've never heard of that.
No, I
I got no words. A winder.
Yeah,
We're
Wow.
going to tease Miss Diane about that later on.
yeah.
Miss Diane, do you have a winder today?
Yeah. She'll ask me if I'm on with you guys. Are you on or not? Because once I say no, I'm off. Then she has a winder.
I'm going to get my butt kicked later on by her.
I'm going to get trouble for this. Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's fun.
That's funny. Yes.
Well, we've noticed that everybody's had a great week. We've had fun talking. We're going to get ready to take our first commercial break.
Yeah.
And when we come back, it's time for Celia Sports.
Yeah.
So get that coffee refill. Don't go nowhere. Be right back.
All right.
Crypto is loud, confusing, and moving way too fast for most people. That is why I built CoinOps, a clean, disciplined way to actually understand what is going on out there. On weekdays over on TikTok, TikTok.com at CoinOpsHQ, I hit the crypto news. Fast, focused updates that show you what changed, why it matters, and how it fits into the bigger picture. No hype, no drama, just sharp signals in about a minute. On YouTube, we slow it down and go deep once a week. That's youtube.com CoinOpsHQ. This isn't headlines, this is real crypto education. It's built so you can actually learn the structure behind the market. And everything connects on the CoinOps website, CoinOpsHQ.com, the hub for all things CoinOps. One place to plug into the news, the education, and the full system. This is CoinOps.
What up, everybody? It's
Real
time
quick.
for Shelly Sports. What?
Real quick before we start sports, Mr. Danny Beals has been reaching out, and we've just been playing a horrible phone tag. Danny, if you're watching by some chance or you see it's after a bit, he wants to add a commercial in here. So for any of you that want to add a little 20, 30 second, even up to a minute commercial in there, get a hold of us. We'll add you a commercial, promote you a little bit. Get a hold of us for the details.
Right on. Don't go
On
nowhere.
to sports.
Don't go nowhere.
I'm not.
Because we're starting with our
I
girls.
know you'll miss me.
No, you wanted to start that nonsense. Talking about your daggone fever. Saying my aces ain't worth it. Listen here, young man. We're going to have a fight.
Yes.
It's going to be a fight of the cripples. And I'm going to win.
I'll cut your battery cables.
Jeez.
That's cheating.
Well, I'm going to jump down and roll like a barrel at you.
Yeah.
All right, so your girls kicked some butt, man. Mitchell had a great game, 26 points. They wound up beating the Sparks in LA heavily.
But no, they were here. But here's the thing.
For some reason, I thought it was in LA. I'm sorry.
Is these refs, and they're really starting to amp it up in the complaints that these refs are ignoring them calls on Caitlin. She got hit in the throat twice the other night, and you give a 1-game suspension after you hear millions of complaints. Should have never even got to the complaint department. Alyssa Thomas should be in serious trouble, more than a 1-game suspension. It's ridiculous, the treatment that the W is allowing. I don't know who's on board with me on saying it. Kathy Engelbert needs fired. Kathy Engelbert needs fired. Adam Silver, pay attention to the fans. There's millions telling you, fire this dingbat. Okay, I'm done venting.
Tell me how you really feel.
Okay. Fire that stupid. Oh, sorry. No, I got to behave. I told everybody I behave today.
Now if I'm going to amp it on, I mean, shoot, man, I'm going to egg it on. Come on. But honestly, your girls did good, 111 to 87. They put on a heck of a game. But you're right. They are targeting the heck out of Caitlin. I've noticed it. I am not a Caitlin Clark fan by any means. You know this.
But look what she's done for the W.
But she has. She's revamped a lot of stuff for the East Side for sure. It's just
to add to that. I wasn't always a W fan, so it wasn't Caitlin that brought me to the W. I've been actually what brought me to the W was my mother insisted because she hated hearing me whine during the off season of the NBA. So my mom kind of talked me into giving the W a chance, but Tamika Catchings was my big hook, and so that'll tell you how far back I go.
Yeah.
So
wow. Well, your girls wound up winning 111-87, put on a great game. My girls wound up winning, whooping the butt out of the Chicago Sky. My girl Asia Wilson coming down with that double-double again, 30 points, 15 rebounds, 107 to 99. We kicked some rear end, man. My girls are looking good. I'm looking forward to the WNBA tournament. I'm hoping that we win again, and it's just going to be great. I can't wait. I mean, the team's looking like an all-star team.
Yep.
So, after I can't talk. After WNBA, have you been watching FIFA at all? The World Cup?
Now a little bit. I watched. As a lot of you know, I'm a big conspiracy theorist, so there was like a lot of the conspiracy theory that Brazil and Spain game. I think that was the one. It was one of the bigger games. The other evening, there was a lot of conspiracy that world events was going to happen during that. And I'm not no disrespect to any of you that are a soccer fan. I'm mostly just a basketball fan, being honest. But to those of you that enjoy the sport, I'm not a big fan of soccer, but I did watch that game for that. It's all right. It's not my thing. It's really not.
I get that. I was just asking because the U.S. is looking good. We wound up losing our last game on Thursday to Turkey. But prior to that, the 2 games prior to that, we whooped butt. I mean, we had our guy hit 3 goals in less than 5 minutes. One guy had a hat trick in less than 5 minutes. That's unheard of. Ever.
Right
So, I mean, U.S. is kicking butt, and I'm looking forward to it. We play again against Bosnia on the 1st. So I believe that's, what, Wednesday, right?
Yeah,
Wednesday.
sure. Yeah, I'll say yeah.
Yeah, Wednesday. We're playing against them on the 1st. I'm looking forward to that. U.S. is looking really good in the World Cup right now. Last thing. We're going to get into this a little bit because it's been a while, and they're finally coming back around, and they're looking horrible. But my Reds are getting their butts kicked. Are you a Major League Baseball fan at all?
When I was a kid, I got into the Cincinnati Reds, believe it or not, with my father. Not much. Again, you know me. It's basketball is definitely my drug.
Absolutely. Well, one other thing that I love to touch on, and Lil Mac reminded me about it, the Special Olympics just ended. And it turned out to be a great turnout. And apparently they're going to be going on next in the next 4 years in Minnesota. So Special Olympics will be going down in Minnesota in 2030, which is going to be awesome. If you guys have never watched the Special Olympics, and I'm not clowning around, I'm not making fun by any means. If you've never watched it, you really need to watch it. These kids have so much heart, so much competition in them. And just because they're a little slow or different doesn't make any difference. I mean, you know, it's an amazing event. And you get to see the joy lit up on all these kids and adults' faces. I mean, it's amazing. I love it. I hope that everybody else enjoys it as well. And, you know, nobody deserves to be made fun of by any means. There's nothing wrong with them having their own Olympics. We all deserve to be treated proper. So, I mean, you know, it's all good and fun.
Competitiveness is addictive. You know, being competitive is very addictive. You know, it fulfills everyone. You know, if you when you get to be in some way competitive, whether that's a game of checkers or whatever it be. And so those with special needs, they deserve that just the same as any of us.
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, I guess they had it in Minnesota this year, and they're going to be doing it again in 2030. So that's right on. So congratulations to all the winners there. And for now, ladies and gentlemen, that's Tell Ya Sports with your man Turtle and with the special guest POD.
Before we go to break, I have been asked in private chat, like some people that'll watch it after it's already aired live, like, you know, how do we get more people involved? I'm creating a commercial now to show everybody how to get your friends more involved. We air on our LBOC podcast network. So, well, as soon as I figure it out, I'm going to show you guys how we you can add a ton of your friends all at once. I had just shared with the crew a little while ago. My mouse's batteries died.
Did we lose you? We heard the mouse battery dying, and then click. No worries, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after this message. Get your coffee refill. Get back to your seats. And as soon as we come back from this commercial, we're going to continue on with our main topic. See you here in just a few moments.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome in. You have reached the Midget's Card Show. I am the Midget, and we have everything from base set all the way up into modern day age cards. Not only cards, but we've also got posters, we've got slabs, we've got everything you need of Pokemon and so much more. Make sure you come in and get your supplies today. You don't want to miss out. We will see you there.
Junior's Bar and Grill in Toccoa is open 7 days a week with the daily meat and 2 lunch special beginning every day at 11 a.m. along with a full menu. And when others close early at night, you can come by Junior's for the best wings, best barbecue, best seafood, and the best burgers in town because they're open until midnight. Great food, friendly service, the largest outdoor dining in the area, and owned by a local veteran.
This is Steve Black. Come and eat with us at Junior's Bar and Grill, Big A Road in Toccoa.
And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. So, if you're just joining us, before we went to break, we were talking about our previous weeks. How everybody had a wonderful weekend, in the rain and in the sun. And then after that, we were talking some sports. Now we're going to get on to our main topic. Welcome back, POD. Welcome back, Pappy. And welcome back, Mac. We all love, every single one of us love music.
Oh, yeah.
We all live on music. And I mean, on your way to work, you turn on your favorite radio station or your favorite talk show, and you're enjoying that, getting your day started, having your regular routine, and you have a go-to that you normally go to, right? Or some of us, we don't have go-tos like me, and you're just wild, and it's whatever you feel like that day. But let's talk the evolution of music, where it started at, as back far as we can remember, or as back far as we've studied, all the way to
beginning of time.
Yeah, all the way up until today.
Right.
So, when I think music, my mind goes to the 20s immediately.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I love swing, pop, and dance.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of it.
Right.
Always have been.
The Roaring 20s.
Yes, the Roaring 20s. I have always been a fan.
A big
fan.
And
being able to get up and dance and swing and have fun as a child and a teenager and just tap dance along to the basically, not Frank, but daggone it, what's Gene's name? I'm brain farting.
Gene the Dancing Machine.
Gene, he's a singer actor back in the day.
Gene
Hackman? No, Gene Wilder.
I can't think of it. I'll think of it here in a minute. But anyhow, I was tap dancing along with him to White Christmas. I was tap dancing along with him to the Army movies. And it was a lot of fun back then.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you ain't going to find that anywhere.
No, they don't have that kind of talent anymore.
Most people don't know what tap dancing is anymore.
Yeah. Sammy Davis Jr. was a really good one.
Who was the Lord of Song originally?
The Lord of Song.
What?
Actually, biblically, who was the original Lord of Song? Any of our fans know that answer? Let's see if anybody gets that.
Moses?
The Lord of Music.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
I'm going to say Moses.
Satan. Before he rebelled to God against God, he was the Lord of Song.
Who was
You said Satan?
Oh.
Didn't know that.
Before he rebelled against God, he was the Lord of Song. In fact, I have a friend of mine in the Philippine Islands, and we would talk a lot. And being honest, another taste of music of mine is I grew up enjoying Barry Manilow. My mom was a big fan, so I enjoyed Barry Manilow. And me and this Filipino friend got talking, and she was sharing with me that the song by Barry Manilow, I Write the Songs, basically all about Satan. And I never knew that. She said, go read the lyrics. The first couple lyrics in that song is, I've been alive forever. And I wrote the very first songs. I put the words and the melodies together. I am music because I write the songs.
Okay.
Totally describing the enemy. And a lot of
Wow.
people don't know that. And, you know, when they say sometimes you got to pay attention to what you're saying,
Right.
because what a lot of people don't realize is in the world of music, you know, you're giving glory to a song. If you're not paying attention to the words in it, you can give glory to something that's totally not a good album.
Yep.
Right.
Just throwing a little knowledge in there.
That's something new to me. I didn't know that. I had no idea
No,
they
I
called him the
didn't
Lord
either.
of Song. That's brand new to me. That's knowledge. Thank you.
Yep.
I do remember back in the days where it says in the Bible that, you know, don't go along with the beat or the rock or whatever it is. However they say it. How did they say it? Talking about Sodom and Gomorrah. Going down into, oh, crud. Now you got my Bible knowledge being tested. I'll get back to that in a moment. But let's move on to, from the Roaring 20s. After the 20s, what's the first thing you think of?
I think of the 50s.
Me too. My mind goes straight to Elvis.
Elvis and Buddy Holly and all of that group.
What happened to the 30s and 40s?
They were just, well, the
Coming
Depression
out of
was
the
happening.
Depression.
They just
Yes,
come out
because
of the
after the
Depression.
Roaring 20s, then I know it was the Depression. Because
Yeah.
after people, I loved learning about the Roaring 20s, especially when I was in school, because a lot of that time, I think with like stocks and stuff, people were making money, and so they would use that to go to the to listen to a lot of
Yeah.
the Roaring 20s music. So a lot of that money would be spent on all that stuff, you know,
Yeah.
partying and everything. And then right after that, the Great Depression happened because
Yeah.
a lot of the money got spent. And so it
Right.
was a time, so right after that, like we were saying, the 30s and 40s, it was just sad. Not a lot of music. But
Right.
then in the 50s, then here comes Elvis. And then it kicks back up again. Elvis
Poppin'
really, like what we were talking about last week, Elvis really like
Dominated.
kickstarted a lot of the music again.
Right. He
He had a lot
I
of
dominated
wouldn't
the whole
say
era.
I wouldn't say it was just Elvis. I think
No, not
people
just
forget a
Elvis,
lot
but he was one of the
you know,
he
you
was
had
one
the
of the
Beatles,
popular
you had
ones.
Richie Valens, you know, you had a lot of those
Oh,
that
yeah.
just came back roaring. Buddy
We're talking
Holly.
all different
Right.
genres now. I mean, there was more than one genre that got
Yeah.
popular at that
Yeah.
time, big time.
Patsy
Yeah.
Muddy
Cline in the
Waters came
country.
out with Motown. Motown went huge. And then you had Elvis, you had because Elvis and Eddie
Better.
Chuck Berry. I kept saying Eddie.
Okay.
Chuck Berry and Elvis
Okay.
both had the same music, like not lyrics,
Yeah.
the song
The
itself.
the style of it.
No, the exact song.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
The exact song, just different lyrics.
Wow.
Got it.
And they fought back and forth day and night over that. I remember reading about that and actually seeing it on the movie on Cadillac Records. They even they touched on that a little bit,
Oh, really?
talking about how Chuck Berry had written a song, and then Elvis came back and took the song itself, the music itself, and rewrote it with new lyrics.
Oh.
So I mean, it was a big age back then that they were still fighting, like artists today,
Right.
Yeah.
going back and forth, you know, taking each other's stuff. But
Yes.
Elvis is a big name for sure. Beatles by far, without
Yeah.
a doubt. I wanted to
Beatles
touch on that
changed
right before
everything.
POD said anything, but he got to it before I did. And the Beatles, man alive, talk about changing the world. Not
Right.
just one part. Changed the freaking world, man.
They did. They revolutionized music.
Have you ever seen the conspiracy about Paul McCartney died?
No.
No, but before you get to that, that's a great topic to continue on. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Everybody go get your coffee refill, because I know that you're fiending. We'll be right back after this break. And welcome back, everybody.
Hey.
If you're just joining us, you have Little Mac, Old Man Pappy, POD, and myself, Turtle. We are talking about the evolution of music, how it was back then and how it is now. And before we went to break, POD had brought up a great topic. He said, have we heard about the Paul McCartney conspiracy? And we all three answered no. So,
how I found out about it, I had never ever heard that Paul McCartney had supposedly died. I don't know if y'all remember this. I am old, but like in the late '80s, when
No
the trivia
joke.
games were the big thing. They started bringing out the card games and the trivia games, and there was one of them said, "What year did Paul McCartney die?" And I answered, "He didn't die." And the answer was, I think, 1964, if I remember.
Oh, really?
But the supposed conspiracy that he had died in a car accident, and they brought his twin forward to replace him because the Beatles were too big by then to make a big thing about replacing Paul.
Twin, huh?
Was Paul McCartney a twin?
I'm sorry?
Paul McCartney had a twin brother?
No, he didn't have a twin brother to my knowledge, but
That was the conspiracy.
supposedly they had found a twin. If anybody is watching and you know,
Oh, you mean like the doppelganger?
Yeah, kind of, but his name wasn't Paul, obviously, I would guess.
Right.
I thought you meant biologically his twin.
That's what I thought.
That's
what I was
supposedly,
thinking.
yeah, he was switched. He was in a wreck and passed away. And anybody that knows anything about that, we'd love to hear your comments on that. Paul McCartney rumored death. You can Google that, actually. So.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, there's always conspiracies that go around about the big name artists. For the longest time, people were saying Steven Tyler was dead. Steven Tyler ain't dead. The boy's still around kicking.
You know,
and then people were saying that, what was the latest one? It was, oh, for crying out loud, I just saw it.
do you know what a rock star or star like that becomes when they die?
What's that?
A decomposer.
A decomposer. Get out of here with that old man Pappy logic. Come on now. Getting the dad jokes in early in the morning.
Well, I am an old man.
I know, it says it right there on your name.
Yeah.
Old man Pappy.
In 1966, he probably died.
Oh.
McCartney?
Replaced by a
That's the first
lookalike
I've heard of
named
it.
William Campbell.
Replaced by a lookalike. Say that again. I can't read that, bub.
The Paul is Dead legend is one of the most famous urban legends in pop culture history. The bizarre conspiracy theory originated in the late 60s, claiming Paul McCartney died in a car crash in 1966 and was secretly replaced by a lookalike named William Campbell, or Fall. Here is the breakdown of the legendary myth. The rumor. In the fall of 1969, a rumor began circulating that Paul had perished in a severe car accident on November 9th, 1966. It alleged the remaining Beatles covered it up to prevent the mass panic and hired a lookalike to complete their music. The clue. The theory gained massive traction when fans began actively searching for hidden clues in the band's lyrics and album covers. Abbey Road, the famous cover, was viewed as a funeral procession. John Lennon was dressed in white, Ringo Starr in black, Paul McCartney out of step with the others and barefoot, The Corpse, and George Harrison in denim. The license plate 28IF was supposedly Paul's age if he had lived. The album included a fictional band member named Billy Shears, whom theorists claim was Paul's replacement. The reality, the rumor has been entirely debunked. Paul McCartney is alive, and the supposed clues were nothing more than coincidences, intentional jokes, or fan misinterpretation.
I'm gonna say, man.
Yada, yada, yada.
Okay, well,
That's the first time I've heard of this.
agreed. I didn't know that they had a conspiracy against Paul McCartney. But wow, that's good information. That's good
Another
knowledge, man.
conspiracy is I'm gonna start it today. The aliens are bringing back Elvis next week.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Jackson too.
Right before my
Michael
mental health
Jackson's
evaluation.
music
They're,
is
they're,
already.
they're bringing back Elvis and Michael Jackson together. They wanted
Yeah.
to do the rock and roll pop mixture.
That would
Right
be
before my
the
mental health
the
evaluation.
Decomposer tour.
There's no such thing as a mental health evaluation for you. We all know you're psychotic.
That might be why they keep canceling.
Oh man.
So,
All right, so let's
Anyhow.
move on in music. Going from the 50s and 60s with Elvis and Chuck Berry and the Beatles and everybody down there. Let's move on. So let's say 70s.
The 70s.
Woodstock.
When I was 68, Woodstock.
Okay, 68. Woodstock, 3 years after my mama was born.
Yeah, that was a big deal. That was a huge deal. And
You were around for that, Pappy. Tell me about it.
yeah, I was 4.
You were
Okay.
four.
Happy was around.
I was
You were
then,
not
yeah.
4.
I was 4 when Woodstock took place. So
Oh my goodness. My mom was 3, you're 4.
yeah,
Man, you guys let me tell you now, you guys were some party babies. I'll tell you what. Now I
Yeah.
understand why old man Pappy speaks so daggone slow. And
We grew
yep,
up- we grew up with
party
the best
baby.
music. We had the best music in our lifetime.
Yeah. You know what was going on? Pappy and my mama were over there living that boss baby lifestyle like they have on Pixar.
The Boss
And, dressing
Baby.
up in suits and whatnot and just taking over the world.
Yeah, yeah, that was us. That's funny. Yeah. I was just learning.
Oh man, how was Woodstock? Honestly, though, I mean, do you remember any of it? I'm being such a young age.
I've only seen videos from it, and it was a big hippie fest. It was love and music, and just everyone met at this big farm, and it just kept growing and growing and growing. And like some of the best music ever.
I could only imagine the body odor in that.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
I mean, you got some Reggie, you got body odor, and it's just bleh.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
bad.
They
I
were
mean,
living
that's
in the field, and they were.
When I talk about working for security, yes, it's the amount of body odor you smell.
Mhm.
Well,
why
sure.
would you want to pay money to go swim in a pile of sweat?
I don't know. I would.
Unless
I
if you
mean-
got VIP seats and you're not in anybody else's personal space and they ain't in yours, I don't want it.
Right.
I would have loved to have been at Woodstock.
I've been in enough of the pits to where I don't want to do it anymore. And I ain't talking armpits. I'm talking the daggone, roughhousing pits like you're in the rock
Yes.
concerts. But yeah, armpits are there too because you're eye level with the daggone things, and sometimes you get a nose full and you don't like it.
Right.
It's nasty. Just like the gathering of the juggalos. Nasty.
Nasty.
I've worked that so many times, and those people, oh my gosh.
I did a couple of them.
So, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Great group of
Everybody's
guys.
cool as can be. They are amazing people.
Cool as can be.
But I got
Oh,
introduced to that through Madman Pondo.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, let me tell you, the stank on that was horrible. Not Pondo,
Right.
but you could just get to
I
the
was
field
there
and you
right
could smell
away.
it.
Turtle said
Huh?
you stank.
Yeah, Pondo, you stank. Kevin Kennedy, I'm calling you out. He's going to come back. Turtle, you better shut the head.
That's a lot. That's a very clean version of what he would say.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Pondo does not have a clean mouth. Oh, I expect a message later on. I know he ain't up this early, but I'm sure he'll see it later on this afternoon and say something. But you go from Woodstock and having to love and hippie and all love, no war, going into was that Vietnam?
Vietnam was in the late 60s, early 70, I think, 71.
During Woodstock. No,
Yeah.
right before Woodstock.
What was happening during Woodstock?
It was during Woodstock. Okay, that's what I thought. So you got the Vietnam War, you got Woodstock going on at the same time. Brought out some great music.
Oh,
Wonderful, wonderful music. I
yeah,
love the
there's a lot of
70s.
songs you could hear that were against the war. You could, and then there's other songs about love and peace. And
Mhm. It's great music just to sit back, relax, and
Oh,
listen
wow.
to.
And that was a precursor for the 70s, because 70s was awesome music again. A lot of guitar work. Some of the best guitarists were in the 70s, and the
Agreed.
Eagles were great, you know, and it was just a great time for music.
Oh, absolutely. It was wonderful.
Then you get
Now-
to the 80s, and 80s just blew up.
Oh man, we're getting to one of my favorite genres. One of my favorite times of all.
Yeah.
Not to mention, 83 is the greatest year of all. You know that?
Is that
1983.
right? Is
The
that when
best
you
year
were
of all.
born?
That's 2 years after
Because-
my mom was born.
Because the shiny son of a beautiful mother was born,
Yeah.
and he came in and graced the world
Yeah.
with his presence and his beauty and his intelligence. And to this day, y'all still sit here and stare at him.
Right.
Hi, I'm
Hi.
Jake.
Um,
Nah, I'm teasing. The 80s, man. I love the 80s.
I did too.
But before we get into 80s, we're going to take a quick commercial break. 20 seconds, literally. That's all it's taking. 20 seconds. Go take a potty break and get right back. Don't go anywhere. See you in just a moment.
Hey, this is DJ Pappy of Pappy's Ponders, and you come join me every Monday morning with the Brew Crew for a little bit of coffee. 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Central Time for a little bit of coffee.
Are you back?
Oh,
Are you guys with
we
me?
were 4. and
Did we
now we're
lose you?
3.
I'm talking about you guys. I'm talking about the crowd. Well, it is a little better with that other guy off of here. I mean, we don't have that big old forehead on here no more, so he can just go on and go to rest and, you know, do his thing. It's all right. No big deal. But anyhow, when our marquee board comes, oh, I mean, there he is. Welcome back, POD.
Hondo is online. I'm trying to get him to come on and cuss you out. So,
Oh, dear Lord. I'm in trouble.
Uh-oh.
I'm in trouble. He's getting Madman Pondo online. I'm in so much trouble. This is going to be great. If he gets Pondo on here, this show might turn rated R.
7 minutes or so?
We're going to have to censor a lot.
Beep, beep.
But let's continue talking while we're waiting on that. Get into one of my favorite genres of all is the 80s. I absolutely love the 80s. I grew up listening to it with my parents. That was my dad's favorite station of all time for the oldies. And growing up listening to Heart, listening to Poison, Motley Crue, all of it, I loved it. Now, yeah, it's the devil's music. I get that because it's hard rock and, you know, rock and roll and all that. I understand. We all have our downfalls on this, but I love music. Music is my life. And when it came to feeling that rock heaviness and when heavy metal was first introduced, I was all about it.
Right.
Skid Row came out. I mean, Journey, that's a different kind of rock.
Oh yeah,
all
Journey was
around.
Foreigner.
Foreigner is another one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Superman.
the 80s was filled with legends. And then later on in life, I got to work with Motley Crue. Let me
Oh,
tell you
wow.
about a dream coming true.
That's awesome.
I worked with Motley Crue for a month long. That was the coolest experience ever.
Right.
But what about you guys? What'd you like of the 80s? What'd you think about the 80s?
I lived
Mac, I
it.
know it's before
loved
your
every
time, but do you
second of it.
listen to the 80s music or no?
Mm,
Not really?
no.
What about you, Pappy? Do you like the 80s above it,
I
the
love
others,
it.
or do you
When I
still?
was a young adult, you know, going through a lot of my first, you know, getting first car, first house, all that stuff, and
You were going into college when I was born?
I never went to college, unfortunately. But
We can tell.
Yeah, I bet. But
I'm
no,
teasing.
I enjoyed the 80s a lot. You know, yeah, dressing up like Miami Vice kind of thing.
Oh my gosh. You coming out with that big old collar, that unbuttoned shirt, gold chain, got all your man meat hanging out right here.
Yeah,
You got your daggone fedora on. Boy, I see you dressing like a pimp.
Yeah, right. It was a fun time. The music was great. Everything was fun. I really, really enjoyed the 80s.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. The 80s was a blast.
Kim enjoyed it.
Now we're going to get into my era. I was born in 83. I grew up in the 90s. I love 90s music through and through. It's my jam. Always will be. Oh my gosh.
Am I
was talking crap about him and he appears.
Uh-oh.
Am I short enough to be on this show or not?
Yes, you're short enough to be on this show. Somebody message POD and tell him to get back on here. That his best friend just joined in. What's going on, brother?
What up?
I was over here talking a bunch of crap about
he was in here talking smack. He said that Pondo said he would not pee on me if I was on fire.
That is not what I said. I'll tell you exactly what I said. I said that the gathering of the Juggalos smelled like a pig farm.
I
loved working it.
Pig farm?
Hey, that's where I met you at. You remember that very first time I met you was at the gathering?
I do. You didn't want me to announce Puppet. You wanted to do it. I know.
See? He remembers this nonsense. I was a greenie. I thought I knew it all back in, and boy, they lit into me.
I just went and watched the new Jackass movie tonight, and a lot of them was on there. Of course, I think Pod was one of the cops. T.O. was one of the cops. MJ, Puppet.
Oh, you're talking about the barroom fight. That was on Jackass 3.
Yeah, they put that in the new movie, too.
Oh, they put the barroom fight in the new one, too?
Sure did.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, that had Puppet, Bobby, Kato, T.O.
Yep.
And Tara from our crew. And then there was a bunch of others that were not from our crew. They were just random littles. POD wasn't on that one. But
was Tara, that was MJ, right? Or no?
Tara was the blonde.
No, I know, but didn't she go by MJ or something? Or was that a different
I've always
one?
known her as Tara.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've only known her as Tara. She might have gone as MJ back in the day, but I'm not sure. But yeah, we're on here talking music, man. I know you love your music. We've been talking the genres of, from the 20s all the way up till now. Now we're on the 90s. You missed the 80s, your golden era. No.
Oh,
I do miss the 80s. You're right. I miss the 80s a lot.
Your favorite?
What's that?
Explaining how much fun the 80s was. It was a real good time.
Sure was.
So what was your favorite band back in the day, Pondo?
Man, I can't lie. Like I before I got into wrestling, I went. All my money went to concerts. You name a band back in the day, I went. And I wish I had all the money that I spent on concert T-shirts back in the day. I mean, say it again.
They talk about six figures back in the pocket.
Man, a lot. Back in the day, I mean, I remember my very first one was Kiss and Queensryche.
Oh, nice.
That was amazing.
I saw AC/DC. I can't tell you how many times. Cinderella, Bon Jovi.
Cinderella's a band that we missed earlier. A good band too.
And I went. I don't know if you guys remember this or not. I went to Marilyn Manson when all the protesters were holding their hands in front of the buildings, and you had to play like Red Rover, and make it through their hands to get, of course the police would come and get them out of there. But
I think I do remember what you're talking about. I had seen stuff on. I mean, I wasn't there at the time. Obviously, I was a child, but still, I do remember doing history on seeing a bunch of that stuff, and it was insane back in the day, man.
Evansville, Indiana, Roberts Stadium. I went, and then years later, you can go on YouTube, and me and Marilyn Manson do a contest where we put Vicks Vapor Rub in our tear ducts to see who cries first.
Oh wow!
See, this is why This is why you don't always invite Pondo, because he makes you do weird stuff. I'm teasing.
That was him. If he would have said, "Hey, let's cut each other with barbed wire," I would have been so much better. But man, that big snake in your tear ducts, that was rough. That was
who won?
I did. I'm not gonna let no guy who wears a dress on stage beat me. I damn sure beat that man.
He said, "There ain't no man dressed in drag going whoop me." That's
right. That's right.
Oh man, that's good. That's good.
What
Right on.
happened to Tom? He just up and left again.
All right, so we're going to end it on the last era of the 2000s now.
All right.
I finally understand what my parents meant by "your music stinks" when they were talking to me.
Yeah.
I don't understand today's music.
I don't either.
Would that be mumble rap today? Because I hate mumble rap.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like any rap.
I love the 90s rap, old school rap, Tupac, Biggie, all of them.
The early 2000s are okay for like R&B and rap and stuff, and like pop. Like I love listening to Bruno Mars and like stuff like kind of like early 2000s.
That's like early 2000s. I mean, you're talking 2000 to 2005.
Yeah, but like what I'm saying,
that
like,
I agree with.
2000, like from now between 2020 to now, not really. No.
It's turned garbage to me, but the kids love it. So I mean, if the kids love it, it is what it is, and I became my parents.
Right.
Well, Pondo, I'd love to have you back in for a full show one day. We're about to wrap up now. I appreciate you coming in, my brother. I love you. I hope you're doing well.
Nice meeting you, Pondo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Madman Pondo, if you don't know who he is, look him up, follow him. Great man, phenomenal wrestler. If you need to know anything, ask him. Phenomenal guy. Stick around. We're going to have Pappy's Ponders right after this. Thank you, everybody. We love you from the LBOC crew, and we will see you again here shortly. But for now, let's go hear from Kim's Cups.
Kim's Cups and more. Get just what you're asking for. Cups and more. Customizes it, make it yours. If you'd like a pricing list, you can just go on and request it at Kim's Cups. That's Kim's Cups 701@gmail.com. That's Kim's Cups 701@gmail.com.
Hi, this is Kim from Kim Cups and More. I make cups, canvas bags, pins, Kindle inserts. I do some custom orders. You can order online, and I do ship.
Kim's Cups and more. Get just what you're asking for. Cups and more. Customizes it, make it yours. If you'd like a pricing list, you can just go on and request it at Kim's Cups. That's Kim's Cups 701@gmail.com. That's Kim's Cups 701@gmail.com.
Hey, everybody. Time for a little bit of Pappy's Ponders. I wanted to talk about the upcoming July 4th weekday in a few days, and we're celebrating the 250th anniversary, and it's a big deal. So the 250th anniversary of July 4th is a remarkable moment to reflect on the history, struggles, and the ideals that have shaped the United States. On July 4th of 1776, the Declaration of Independence marked the beginning of a new chapter, built around belief that people could create a nation based on liberty, opportunity, and self-government. Over 250 years, the American story has been filled with achievements, challenges, disagreements, and moments of growth. Generations of Americans have contributed to ongoing effort to build a more perfect union, from the founders who established the nation's framework to the citizens who continue to shape its future today. The 250th anniversary is more than just a celebration of the past. It also is a chance to think about the responsibilities that came with freedom. The ideals expressed in the Declaration of Independence have inspired millions, while also reminding the country that democracy requires participation, respect, and a commitment to improving community. As fireworks light up the sky and families gather around the nation, the 250th July 4th anniversary represents both remembrance and hope. It honors the people and events that came before us while looking ahead to the generations in future that they will create. This milestone is a reminder that the story of America is not only history written in books, it's a story still being written by its people. So please be safe out there, drink responsibly, and make sure you have all your fingers on the 5th of July. So this is Pappy's Bonders for this week. Take care. Hope
Rise and grind, it's that time. Morning sun, coffee chime.